Kelly, hello. Kelly, with that last name, I don't know who you are. And then I figured it out. It's so good that you're there. I don't know if you're just peeking in or if you're going to be here for a second. It's such a great, great sequence. It is a rearranger. Rearranges our assumptions, it rearranges our approach and our perspective. So 2 blocks, a strap, and a blanket will be what will help today. 2 blocks, a strap, and a blanket. If you're using your oils, put them on your palms or put them straight on your navel or straight to the solar plexus. Hey, Lori. Good to see you, love. Hi, Michelle. So, if we consider Manipura the home of our inspired action, and you think this is a really repetitious sequence, we do things and we do them over and over and over again, how can this be inspired action? Where's like the rush, where's the workout? And so this series of 40 days is an opportunity to take down and take apart many of those assumptions that if it isn't difficult, it isn't worthwhile, which is an interesting thing that we assume. And to be inspired, I have to be high. And so where's the buzz, where's the endorphin rush? And really it's not about the inspiration. Inspiration is a different thing. What we're talking about is inspired action. And Manipura is the place of gems. The city of jewels is the direct translation of Manipura. But what we're talking about is the location of that which within us is priceless. So what we're doing is we're creating priceless action. We're creating the potential for priceless action. Why am I doing this? So that the things that I am so keen to achieve, the things that I am here to provide the world, they need to come through. And all too often, I know I get in my own way. And so what's the practice that removes the stuff that's in the way so that my inspired, most priceless action and contribution can come into the day? That's what we're making. We're making this like shining conduit of possibility. And to do that, we break down 3 things according to Handel Coaching Group. And all our reluctance can be brought down to 3 things. Build your seat, sit it tall. The brat, the chicken, and the weather reporter. The brat says, I won't do it. I'm not going to. It's the thing that just stops. And you can procrastinate, or you can judge, or you can whatever, but it just says, I'm not doing it. And then the chicken says, I can't, I'm terrified, that would be a bad idea, we'd all be annihilated, no, don't do it, I'm afraid. And the weather reporter says, yep, I just don't do that. I'm not that kind of person. I've decided, I've noticed, and I've said, oh, look, I have feet, and people with feet, they don't do that. We've made some strange correlation and just decided that's how it goes. So I want to break down the I can't, I want to break down the I'm afraid, and I want to break down, not break down, but move through, become unencumbered by past assumptions, fears. belligerence. So bring it together, hands, heart. There's too much to teach about this one. Manipura is amazing. And just stick with it. Just stick with it. Om Namo, I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. Gurudev Namo, I bow to everything inside of me. Tune it in. Either do it with me or listen, but you are opening the door, stepping through the threshold. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists. The playlist is 3 Manipura. It's on my Spotify, it's on my YouTube, it's on my website. You can click to it from anywhere. So 3 Manipura. We start at the first track called Color. On your back. Bring your strap with you, and we'll start right there. So your strap can go over the fronts of your shins. Hold the outside edge of the strap against the outside edges of your knees. Elbows wide, bring it in close. And then press your knees away to straighten your arms. You can lift your heels a little bit. It'll open the back of your neck, tops of shoulders. Exhale back, bring your thighs to your body. Inhale, press with your knees to open your arms. Exhale, pull with your arms to widen your low back. 3 more. Be strong in your body. Exhale. So we start with simple movements. To get the body prepared for the Kriya, for clearing. Last time. Makes me happy. Bring it in. Left foot to the floor. Put the strap over the arch of your right foot. Your arms straighten. Hold the strap where you find it. Bend your elbows wide. Bring your right knee to the floor. Half happy baby. So inhale as you extend. Open your knee. Exhale as you bend your knee. Bend your hip. We go like this. Inhale, straightening. Strong legs. Exhale, bending. Strong arms. Move between the 2. Right leg stays long, arms long, left leg straight. And allow the left thigh to become heavy. Reach into your heels, spread your toes, let your legs become long. Let your spine become long. Put both straps into your right hand and take your right leg wide. Take your left hand wide to the left. So there's a sensation of widening the center line of your body. Keep your left thigh heavy. The modification, if you need to, bend your right knee and hold the inner knee with your hand. 3. 2. And bring it into the middle. Release the strap. Bending your left elbow, take your right knee to land in your palm. And now the right hand will sweep. The right hand skimming the floor, reach overhead and then reach wide and reach down towards your hips. So that you start to open the chest. And our right arm stays wide. Turn from the navel, turn your navel to the right. 3. 2, straighten the left leg beneath you, open the back of the left knee, turn your right shoulder toward the floor. And center. Take your strap, put it over the arch of your left foot. Draw your elbows wide, bring your knee toward the floor. This will be your exhale. Straightening your leg. If you need to adjust your hands, arms are straight, press into the strap, and then bend your knee. So inhale as you extend and exhale as you bend. Be strong with your body. Strong arms, draw your knee down. Strong leg opens your shoulders and your back. One more, bend it down. Good. As you straighten, extend your right leg long, right thigh heavy to the floor. Reach all the way into your toes. Hold both straps in your left hand, open wide to the left. Right arm goes wide. And again, opening the backs of the knees. If you need to, bend your left knee, holding the left inner thigh with your left hand. Opening from the navel right into the feet. And then up into the center. Release the strap. Bend your left knee. Right elbow is on the floor. Drop your knee into your palm. And now sweep your left hand, skim the floor, palm facing the ceiling. And sweep wide. From your navel, reach up into your left lung, left shoulder, left hand. Left hand is wide, palm stays, pause. Turn your navel left. And into the center. Knees bend, feet flat. Notice. So we've made this great crisscross through the legs, through the arms, and they cross at the navel. Take your hands overhead as you press your heels down to lift your hips. That'll be your inhale. Roll down through the spine. Hands to the floor. This will be your exhale. We'll go 3 of those. Inhale up. And roll down. In and up. And down. One more, hips up, hands overhead. Bring your elbows down, keep your hips up high, tuck a shoulder, tuck another, widen your navel, lengthen your heart, stand in your heels, and roll your way down. We'll keep that front body open, roll onto your belly. So the navel is the home of our fire, our digestive fire, and our spiritual fire. Walk your thighs back, elbows in, spine long. Float your feet. And inhale as you take your feet apart, and exhale as you zip your legs together. In to open, out to close. As you bring your feet together, bring your elbows towards each other. As you bring your elbows in, bring your navel into your spine. The back of your neck is long, the legs are strong. We'll go for 4. For 3. Hug the midline of your spine. As your feet drop, your elbows drop. So elbows down beneath the shoulders. Try to widen your elbows. This will broaden the collarbones and it will lengthen the navel forward. Use your fingertips. Let the tailbone drop toward the floor. Outer hips wrap forward. Let your abdomen lengthen. Roll your way down. Palms beside you, feet flat behind you. Reach to the left with the right hand. Bring it back. Left hand reaches right. So we're reaching across the center line, opening the sides of the spine. And then both hands will reach out and elbows will draw back. Inhale and exhale. 3, tailbone is drawn down, outer hips wrap forward, same legs as cobra. Good. And palms down, elbows in, find finding a cobra. Just let your hips be heavy. Your heart comes up. Feel the navel open. Longer, longer, longer. Tuck your chin. Lift your hips. Down dog. So we tend to collapse and close the navel when we're seated. Left foot steps up, turn right, hands wide. Open from the center point into your hands and feet. Bend your right knee. Left hand down towards the right foot to revolve. Stand up, hands wide, inhale. Bend your left knee. Right hand down, revolve. Inhale up. Bend your right knee, exhale, turn right. Inhale up. Bend the left knee, turn left. And up. Bend your right knee. And up. Bend your left knee. Good. One more each side. Turning right. Rinse the navel. And then unfold. Turning left. And unfold. Hands down to the thighs, to the hips. Stand. See if you can feel that center point space growing wider. All the way through the navel, through the fronts of the thighs, up into the diaphragm, broadening the palms. Turn to the top of your mat, shake it up. So our playlist is now at Atlas. If you need to double check, if you need to start it out, we are at Atlas. Blocks go end to end on their belly. And so on their belly, we set them down. And you come to lie down on your back. Feet on the blocks, lift your hips, palms face down, put your feet on. Good. All set. Right knee to lift and down. Left knee to lift and down. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Here we go. So here's modification number 1. It's only day 4. If this is appropriate, I want you to stay right here. It's absolutely doing what everything else does, just softer, kindly. If you're ready, your body steady, legs straighten, back of the calf to the block, and you raise one and then the other. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And now you settle in. The remedy for I won't is to continue. To prove to yourself that you can. The remedy for I can't is to continue. And to show yourself that you can. Inhale up, exhale down. Soften your face. Soften your thoughts. Soften your responses and settle in. Just the breath. Follow the breath. Nothing else is asked of you. Three, 2, 1. Feet down, lift your hips, turn your palms open. Legs long, heels wide as the mat. Breath full and smooth. Be completely at ease. Be carried. Be received. Feeling the mid-thigh, the crease of your hips, and the low pelvis. Bend your knees, walk your feet in. Again, palms face down, under the hips, a little tip of the tail, keeps the low back safe. And bring your knees up. So my feet are off the floor. Tap your right foot to the blocks and up. Tap your left foot to the block and up. Super simple. Exhale down, inhale up. It's that simple. We've made a decision in our mind. We say to ourselves, I will tap the block and I'll bring it back up. And each time we do, we build a quality of integrity inside of ourselves that says, when I say I will do something, I do. Work here or 2 feet together, up and down. Work here or legs extend, 1 foot down. That's a modification. When you're ready, 2 feet down, 2 feet up. Feel the work of transverse abdominal, the low bottom band of muscle. Work there. If you feel steady, you feel safe, palms together. So if this becomes too difficult, you put your hands back down. If hands back down is too much, split it up, go one leg at a time. So that I can't, it's just not relevant, because there's some modification that you can do. So begin to break that down. Follow your breath and close your eyes, because you can. Bring your mind back to what you're doing. Follow the breath. Press your palms either into the floor or into each other. If it causes distress, body near injury, then go, change it. Hands under the hips, split it up, knees bent. What do you need? Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Get what you need. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees bend, hands free. Heels wide as the mat, hands wide, the height of the shoulders or the height of your head. And breath right to the navel center. Trust your body. Lean into the sensations. Feed that fire that's growing in the center body. Let your stillness and your effortlessness become beautiful. Walk your feet in. Most modified start with the strap across your shins, the same way that we began. So that you're holding the strap at the outside edge of your knees. Your knees are wide, a little bit side to side. Shake out the feet so there's no pinching in the hips or the low back, and then settle. Could be great. If you've got a little more space, hold the strap a little closer and the knees fit into the inner elbows. Great. Shake it out if it's pinched. Full posture. One hand holds the opposite wrist, full bind, and we stay. Deepen your breathing. Where is there space? So rather than focusing on the bind, as you inhale, where is it easy? Go there. The where it's easy might be a little unfamiliar into the upper back. Go there. Explore. Each exhalation is melting the tension of your body, melting the tension of the experience. Each inhalation is making a little more space. Explore. Fall into the bind. Trust it. You don't need to hold anything except hand to wrist. Without holding the back, without holding the hips. Let go of that holding and give it more space for breath. See if you can slide the inhalation all the way down behind the belly button. So that as you release, your arms open and your legs extend a moment and then bring it back. Hands to shins. Keep the left hand and open the right arm, right leg. And bring it in. Keep the right side and open the left and bring it in. So this might be how you proceed. Inhale to open. Exhale to bend one side at a time. One side at a time. Or legs together, press up rather than forward, arms wide. So this is modification 2. The higher the feet are, the less effort in the low back and the abdomen. As you're ready, maybe the feet out to 70 degrees, maybe to 60 degrees. Inhale to open, exhale to close, and once you've found what holds you, you close your eyes. And you find the rhythm of the breath and the body and you settle in. Repetition overcomes I can't. Repetition overcomes I won't. Repetition overcomes I'm not that, because it establishes I am every time. Let it become effortless. We're not seeking meaning or worth because we're doing more. Our meaning doesn't change effort or effortless. They are not related. You are worthy. So let your actions become effortless. Move in a way that supports and sustains you, that reminds you of your capability without draining you in any way. And play with it. Effortless. If the mind gets scooty, busy, distracted, come back to the movement. Rest in the breath. This is all that's asked of you, is this simple movement right now. Rest the mind in the breath. If it becomes too much for your hip flexors or your low back, go back to one leg at a time. If you need to rest or pause, pause with your hands on shins. Don't put your feet to the floor and fall apart. Pause with your hands on shins and come back in when you can. 2 more minutes. Effortless. Repetitive and total magic. Here we go. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Feet to the floor. Legs long, hands wide overhead. Effortless. Each exhalation, breathe tension and effort out of your body. Each breath in, renewing the sensation of meaning. I did this. You are building integrity. You are building trust in yourself. I said I would, and I did. This is the foundation of self-esteem, of confidence. Interlace your fingers, reach out, palm away from you. Open the elbows, open the shoulders, open the navel, open the thighs, a little wag, a little shake of the tail, out the knees, out the feet, out the hips. And walk your feet in. So we rinse it out. Drawing your left knee into your chest, place your hands over your left shin, keep it close. Right leg long, resting on the block. Both feet flex. You can circle your ankles, spread your toes. Right heel high and down. If you need to, use the block beneath you. If you want a little more space, move the block to the left and up and down. Inhale up, exhale down. So it's slow for 30 seconds and then it's quick. Let's go. Quicken. 8, 7, 6. Hold the left side with strength, move the right side with strength. And then right heel to the floor. Right hand overhead. Draw the right knee in. Interlace your fingers. Keep it close. Left leg long. Rest on the blocks. Flex your feet. Inhale up and down. Let it be slow. If you need to, bend your knee. you don't need the block, move the blocks to the left. Start slow, and then we'll quicken. Our mind makes storms, makes weather. Manipura makes a dwelling place of certainty, clarity, quicken. It makes strength, it makes light, it makes possibility. Left heel down, left hand overhead. What if we were building a shelter? So that the mind is given powerful direction, consistency. It's what it requires. The human mind is a scattery thing. Let's bring it up. Knees to the chest. Roll forward, roll back. And you'll roll onto your feet. Stand tall. Good. Hands wide and high. Knees bend to hinge. Tail back, hands down to the blocks. This will be your exhale. Drop your seat, sweep wide. This will be your inhale. Sweeping wide and down. And up. Slowly. Fold and unfold. The bend of the knees keeps your low back safe. If you need to, turn your blocks up higher so that you have some support. Taking your time, in and out, the full length of your body. As you're ready, if there's space, it quickens. Respect your body, respect your back. 5, 4, wherever you can go. 3, 2, good, 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 good. Hands up high, palms face forward, hook your thumbs. Reach a little left, reach a little right. Inhale left, exhale right. Keep your hips square, your heels even. Come up out of the hips. Come up out of the navel. Come up out of the shoulders. Woo! Up, out, side to side, side to side. 3, 2. Find center, heels down, heart up, hands wide and down. Feel the centers of your palms. Feel the center of your body. Bright, active, and steady. Sit down. Leave your blocks where they are, on their belly in front of you. Have your blanket with you as you lie back, and as you do, put the meat of your calves on the center of the blocks. Unfold your blanket and lay it over the thighs. Let the crease end just above the diaphragm. Fidget. Adjust. Adjust more. Fidget a little more. Fidget again. Until there's only quiet. And close your eyes. Let your breath go everywhere, anywhere. Let there be no constraint in your body, no constraint in your mind or your breath. Let there be complete rest, complete freedom. And changing nothing in your body. Use your mind and let your breath come to settle in your belly. The chest stays quiet. Soften your shoulders, your elbows and wrists. Invite your breathing to diminish. Breath in the belly. Keep releasing the shoulders, the face. On the next inhalation, invite your breath up into the ribs. Widen your body from inside. So start in the belly, and then add on into the ribs. Filling the belly, filling the ribs, filling the collarbones, the very tops of your lungs, and then all the way out. Finding all three parts of the breath and let them go. The breath grows. Your capacity, your sense of your own capacity begins to build. Three more. Big belly, ribs, collarbones, and all out, all tension, all reluctance out. And start again. More and more space for receiving. More and more space for effortlessness. And after this exhalation, you just allow the breath to settle back into the belly. just receiving. Our only act, our most innate act, is to receive. You don't have to do anything to receive. Become accessible. Pause your playlist if it goes on. Bend your knees. Take your time. Folding your blanket in half. Build a cross-legged seat. If you prefer, sit on the edge of a chair, sit cross-legged on your couch, wherever you are that allows you to be upright and remain effortless. Socks, a sweater, a wrap, stay warm, stay tall. As you arrive, allow your breathing to become smooth. Breathe into the body that perhaps now has less tension than when you began. Breathe into that new space. The heart comes up, the chin lightly in, the spine tall with the inhalation, the navel to the spine on the exhalation. You are sturdy. Find 4 counts in and 4 counts out, and in those 4 counts, become smooth. No gaps, no bumps, no stop-starts. Effortless and endless. Let the breath become silent. Pure breathing. At the end of your exhalation, pause empty for 2 counts. And then inhale 4 and exhale 4. Pause 2, in 4. Out 4, pause 2. Reside in that pause. And as you do, rest the navel back into the body and rest the body around it. And the breath in reinflates, restores, returns. And then we empty again to pause. Let the pause build. If 4 feels steady or 4 feels constrained, add 6 counts in, 6 counts out. If you have more capacity, 8 counts in and 8 counts out. Pausing 2. that pause, like holding a rubber band for a moment. The pent-up elasticity allows the inhalation to grow. When you release, the inhale is bigger. The breath reminding us of our true potency. For the last 3, pause your count for 4 if it's comfortable. At the end of your last exhaled, pause and return to normal breathing. Feel the internal change that breath makes, how you change your state, how there's a little more possibility inside. Let your attention rest in your abdomen, feeling the movement of your body as you breathe. The movement of your clothes upon your body. Feel the quality of light reside in the abdomen. And on the inhale, that light becomes diffuse, spreading. And on the exhale, the light gathers, concentrating, returning. So use your mind, follow the breath, expansive, a ball of light on the inhale, and then contracting, a marble, a point of brilliance on the exhale. Follow this. Follow the breath without interfering with the breath, without directing the breath. Expansive on the inhale, brilliant and gathered on the exhale. Let the breath become smaller without diminishing the pulse of the energy. And if possible, unhook the breath and the pulse. If possible, allow the pulse of light to take on its own pace, its own size. It's always there. You're simply learning to listen, to feel it, to find it. 1 more minute. back to your breath. Let it get big and full. Open mouth. Inhale, reach wide, reach high. Eye and palms together. Thumbs to the forehead, center, gather it in. I am this. Sat Nam. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you, thank you. That pulse, that thrum, is an inner order. It is innate. It's been there your whole life. We've just perhaps never noticed, never paid attention. Always there. Its constancy is that which sees us through the places we doubt, the places we long for. Inspired action lives here, overcoming I can't, I won't, or that's just not me. You are infinite. What will you release to become what you truly are made to do, to be? Tomorrow, Friday, I will be here, noon. It's a super steady practice. The more you can be consistent with this sequence, the better it will serve you. On Saturday morning, we will be in some belly down back bends, opening this space, evening out the left and the right, finding our way so that this has more capacity. When we sit a long time and we do this, we put out our fire. Right? We're putting a blanket over the coals. So we strengthen the back body, we open the front surface, we lengthen the spine, and we get the breath down to find that brilliance that's waiting for us in the belly. After class on Sunday morning, class is at 8 a.m. and after class I'll do a quick Dharma talk. It'll be recorded, you can replay it, but it just gives me a chance to tell you a little bit more about what's here and why it's important. So look for that on Sunday if you choose. I will see you tomorrow. Mañana. Thank you.